everyone, and welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday. This will be the first full week of classes. Today and tomorrow are going to be very busy, but just me working at my desk, so I will see if I can make this vlog worthy. But there is a lot going on and probably a lot to talk about. I just have so much admin work to do. I haven't set up my planner for the week yet, so I'm back using this notepad. So I've got my task list all set out. I also have a very busy schedule today. I have a few calls I need to be on. I just finished my first one and I have to run out to Whole Foods. So I'm going to do that in between my second call and my third call. Well, no, my fourth and my fifth. One of the calls is office hours, so it doesn't really count as a call, I guess, unless a student pops in, but I have to have Zoom open for 2 hours from 11 to 1, so it is 10 minutes to 10. So I'm going to have an hour to work where I won't have to be on Zoom, and then I'll have 2 hours where I'm on Zoom and someone could pop in, but I have no idea. I'm going to try to get through as much of this work as possible. I've got a few things that I have set up or that I've marked as like priorities for the day. So like one of those is I have to grade the rough drafts for my 2 online classes because their final drafts are due tomorrow. So I want to get them graded by the end of today so that they've got kind of a full 24 hours from when I finish grading them. I've been up since 7:30, so I'm feeling very tired. I need to go make some coffee. I need to get some food. I haven't had breakfast yet this morning. Tomorrow will be a lot calmer because tomorrow I just have office hours and the rest of the time is like mine to spend how I want, and so there's plenty of time to get stuff done tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get through today. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get going with the rest of my morning, and I will check in with you guys sometime later. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm so tired, I'm hardly speaking straight. So I kind of hope that no students show up to office hours today because I just don't feel like I'm firing on all cylinders, but we'll see. I'll make the best of it. And just as I turn the camera on, the AC turns on. I knew that was too good to be true. Hi. Okay, it's Tuesday now. I barely vlogged yesterday. Yesterday was fine, ultimately, but it had its rough moments. I got a lot of work done. I didn't get all the way through my massive task list, but I did get farther along than I thought. Some of the things that I had thought would get rolled over to today, I ended up getting done yesterday, so that was great, but I think I burned my brain out. So I'm gonna have to be more mindful of that, just how much I pack in. I didn't really give myself any breaks. I went from one call to one task to the next throughout the day. But I don't think I'm caught up on grading, but I got the project's rough drafts graded. That was the big task. I can't remember what time I talked to you guys to introduce the vlog yesterday, but I had a call at 9. That went great. That was a lot of fun. And then from 10 to 11, I was able to just kind of work on my own. So I started knocking through that task list, getting a lot of the little stuff done. And then at 11, my office hours started, so I jumped back on Zoom for that. For the most part, I was able to just get grading done, get work done, but I did have one student pop in. She had a question, but it also kind of seemed like she just wanted to pop in and say hi and introduce herself. When students pop into office hours on Zoom to actually ask me a question, it is really nice. By the end of office hours, I was pretty much done with grading. So at 1, I had another call. That went really well. That was with one of my colleagues. It was nice to see her. I haven't seen her in ages. And then when I hung up with her at around like 2:30, I went to Whole Foods. I did not vlog. By this point, I was exhausted, and it was getting a bit warm outside, not gonna lie. It's just getting warmer. It's gonna get up to like 109 by Friday. It's supposed to be 108 on Thursday when I'm on campus. Actually, down in Tempe, it probably is gonna be like 109, 110. I'm not looking forward to that. There's a number of reasons I'm not looking forward to Thursday now. Whole Foods was fine. I got home, got showered and cleaned up and changed, and that was about like 4:30, and I was just done. I wanted to try to do a little bit more work, but I was so exhausted from all the like deep focus work I'd done earlier in the day. So I sat down, and that's when I did my grade sheets, because that was just copying the names and writing them down. So I managed to get through all of those. I think yesterday was just a little bit too much after a whole summer of not doing anything like teaching work. So I think I need to ease myself back into it. And there's not the problem yesterday was it felt like a lot of that did need to get done yesterday because of like when their final drafts were due and stuff. But for the most part, other than the A session that's moving really quickly, most of the work doesn't have to be done this fast. One of the things I need to do today, though, I have a ton of discussion board posts and introductions I need to read through. So at some point I will I think after office hours, I will take my laptop over to the chair where I'm a little bit more comfortable and scroll through and read all of those. We will see how today goes. I do feel better today, so I'm just going to try to be managing that to maintain that feeling throughout the day. So we'll see how successful I am. Okay, office hours are done. And I actually had a couple students show up. One was primarily asking about projects and asking questions about the class, but the other had just gotten a little bit confused and thought that they had to be logging on at our class time on Tuesdays. So we just ended up talking about TV. We're both watching Bachelor in Paradise. So we were, because I was telling them, it's like, you can pop into office hours to talk about anything you want to talk about. So if you have questions, or if you just want to chat, like if you want to pop in and talk about, TV shows, Netflix, like whatever you're watching, like that's fine too. And found out we were both watching Bachelor in Paradise, and we're both watching it a day late on Hulu. But yeah, office hours are done. I'm just listening to a podcast when I wasn't talking to students. And while I'm working on stuff, I have filled out all of my grade sheets and copied over everything that I've graded so far. I still haven't done the discussion boards. I'm going to do that next. But I am doing my lesson plan for Thursday right now. So that's what this is. Nearly done with that. So I'm going to finish this up really quick, get some more coffee, and then settle in and read through all of the discussion boards and just try to get caught up on that. I'm feeling better today though. That is your midday update. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I will check with you guys later. Okay, it is now later in the afternoon. I think I'm done with teaching work for the day. Need to do some editing in Across the Pond. I want to try to at least get through the first chapter again. The beta readers have already started reading, which is great, and I'm sure I will start getting feedback from them fairly quickly. Some of them faster than others, but that's fine. So now I'm going to get to work on editing. It is now 6:22. The sun is setting. It's starting to set earlier. The days are definitely starting to get just a little bit shorter. So yeah, I got chapter 1 edited. I'm feeling pretty good about chapter 1. So edited for about 45 minutes. Had my Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede candle going. That's kind of become the Across the Pond book candle for my writing and editing process. And then I switched to vlog editing, so I've been doing that. It is now mostly edited. All the talking clips have been edited. I've got it down almost to the total runtime. It's currently at 30 minutes and 15 seconds, so I'm hoping in this final step I can shave another minute or so off. I need to now add in all the music, which is my favorite part of editing, if I'm honest. I just love editing the B-roll and just adding in the right music to set the mood and everything. So that is what I am going to do right now. But this was the point where I told myself earlier that when I get to this point, I'll get up and start making dinner. It is now Wednesday. Have some work, some grading I need to do, some discussion boards I need to read. There's still some beginning of semester prep, just things to check on. I've got some emails, so yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. I also have an Amazon order arriving, or what remains of my Amazon order. So a few boxes already arrived, the rest arrived today, so I'm going to try to film a haul. I want to do some editing, some book editing. My next physical proof copy, my computer is not on, so I can't check if I've gotten a shipping notification yet, but I did pay extra to have it arrive between today and Friday, so I'm really hoping that it is shipped by now. Otherwise, what the hell was the point of paying extra? So that should be arriving soon. So I'm trying to I need to do some pre-launch prep. I need to make up some launch date announcement posts and just kind of get ready for that. I need to think about, I have 2 dates in mind, one sooner than the other. So I need to just kind of finally make a decision and commit to something, but I was really hoping that that second proof copy would arrive just so that I could see that like everything is totally fine. But it shouldn't be any different than what the existing proof copy looks like, other than this new copy won't have that stupid typo on the back cover. Anyway, that is getting close. So I need to make a decision about that and just start getting ready for launch. There's lots of little things to do. I am trying to take it easy. I'm not feeling the greatest. Part of that is the time of the month and just the way my body reacts. So that's a little difficult. It's just making my fatigue worse. My knees are just really sore and feel kind of puffy and swollen. So it's not pain as much as it's discomfort. So I put ice in them last night. I'm going to try to do that again today while I'm working. I might spend more time working over in my armchair instead of here at my desk, because I just feel like sitting at my desk, my knees kind of get locked in at that 90-degree angle and it's not very comfortable. Even with having a footrest underneath, it's just not ideal. I'm just trying to rest as much as possible and take care of myself as much as possible so that I can get through teaching tomorrow and being on campus again. Anyway, that is where we are starting this Wednesday. It is very bright and sunny. It's getting hot again. It's getting up to, I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 109. Tomorrow and Friday are like 108, 109. So it's getting really hot, but then it is going to go back down to like 99 and 100. So I just got to get through these next few days. Really just tomorrow. Being on campus in the heat is not going to be fun at all. Anyway, that is your vlog update. That is your weather update. I'm going to get everything turned on and then get back to work, and I will check with you guys later. It's Thursday. I ended up not really vlogging much yesterday. I think because I knew that this was now going to be a Monday through Thursday vlog. But yesterday was okay. I didn't get any book work done, but I did get a ton of teaching work done. So that's good. I also filmed my back to school haul, which will be the video that will have gone up just before this vlog. So if you haven't watched that, you can go back and watch that. It should also be linked at the end of this video on the end card. Last night I watched part 2 of this week's Bachelor in Paradise, and then I edited that video. And then I talked to Mom for a bit and got to see Lexi, which was really nice because I didn't get to go to the house this week. I think I forgot to talk about that yesterday. It was Wednesday and I didn't go to the house. This week is just so crazy and I had a lot of work I needed to do, and I really kind of needed my external monitor and just to be able to work here at my own desk. So I think next week it'll be a little bit smoother, a little bit easier, and I can go back to my normal schedule and be able to just work off my laptop and not need the external monitor for that day. So it's just hard when I'm creating rosters and looking at a bunch of things or needing to reference one screen while typing or working in another screen. It's just, the external monitors are pretty great. So yeah, I have only seen Lexi on FaceTime this week, so I missed that little puppy. Gus has gone to stay with my sister for a little while. So he's living his best life with his emotional support human, my sister. But yeah, today is a teaching day, so I'm all dressed. Got my bag pretty much packed. I think the only thing waiting to go in is my water bottle, and I'll actually carry that down to the car with me. I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be back on campus. And I am liking the schedule. I kind of like that I've had 3 days of just working at home and being able to focus on work. I've had a few emails come in. I'm going to have a little bit of work I need to do after class, or I might, if I've got time, I might be able to do some email work in between classes because I don't have to leave my classroom to go to another one. So I will have some work I need to do when I get home. My email is already starting to turn into like just little fires popping up. And so far I'm managing to like put them out, but I think it's gonna get a bit crazy. It's a weird feeling. I'm looking forward to seeing my students. I'm excited about the lesson for today because it's 3 really simple lectures, and they're some that I came up with at the beginning of the pandemic because they're things that I normally just kind of say on the fly, and so I needed a way to have it for the online environment, especially for my internet-only students. And I really enjoy doing them. Like, we're going to talk about the writing process, and we're going to talk about writing, business writing and rhetoric, which is like totally my wheelhouse. And the other one is on genre pattern, which I really enjoy talking about. So, and then I'm going to introduce the first assignment. So like, I'm excited to see my students, and I'm excited for the lesson plan for today, but I'm not looking forward to being in a classroom, and I'm not looking forward to giving these lectures through 2 separate masks because I double mask. And so it's just like, it's going to be a lot of talking for me and trying to project my voice through 2 masks to the back of the room. A couple students after class last week did come up and give me really good feedback. They were like, no, we could hear you perfectly. You sounded great. The mask that I use, it just covers my mouth and my nose, but it almost like messes with my hearing a bit. Like, my voice doesn't sound quite right to me. So I'm like, oh, I'm just thinking, I hope I'm projecting. Okay, I hope they can hear me. I hope I don't sound like I'm yelling. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to sound like I'm yelling, but I do need to project my voice. I have a feeling already that I am never going to be more grateful for my theater degree than I will this semester, because already I can tell it is coming in handy. Just knowing how to project my voice. I've never done mask work. I never did any mask work when I was in theater, so I never learned how to project through like a theatrical mask. That would have come in handy this semester. So yeah, I need to get my last bits together. I need to leave in about 8 minutes. I'm leaving an hour and a half early this week. I left an hour early last week. I think technically it was like closer to 55 minutes. I left a few minutes later than I initially planned last week. So I'm leaving an hour and a half early this week so that I have time to circle the parking garage when I get to campus, because I do not want to end up on the roof again. I really don't. I really want to try to find something on level 2. The first week is always really bad because everyone comes to campus, even if they're not like taking a class or something. So I'm hoping things will start like settling down. I hope I won't have to leave an hour and a half early every week, but I'm definitely doing it this week. So I need to get going, and I will check with you guys later. Feeling very sleepy on the drive, so I'm glad I made it home. I now just need to summon the energy to get out of my car and walk upstairs. Class went well. It's exhausting, but I love my students. It's the second day that I've worked with them, and they're just wonderful human beings. So that's helping me get through it. Today I got to campus in plenty of time, managed to find a spot on the second floor, ended up with like 45 minutes to kill before class. So I went into my office and up to my desk and sat there in the peace and quiet with my mask on for a little while, caught my breath. It's so hot today. It's still getting hotter, so at least I'm not there at the hottest time of day, but it was like 100 degrees, 104 when I was walking to my classroom, and then it's currently 107, so it's hot. So I got to class early, ended up having to sit outside the classroom for a little while, and then was better this time because I wasn't in a rush. I wasn't out of breath at the start of class, so I'd been able to kind of catch my breath after I arrived at the building. So class went better, but I did keep getting out of breath from lecturing and from trying to project my voice to the back of the room through the masks. And I found that if I lectured while sitting, I was okay, but as soon as I got up and tried walking around the front of the room and lecture through the mask, I would get out of breath again. So that's a bit annoying because I like getting up and walking around the room. I don't like being stuck at the desk. So we'll see. But now I'm home. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna summon the energy and go upstairs and take a shower and just get myself cooled off. I'm just hot and uncomfortable and tired. I'm so tired. It's only about 3:30, just after 3:30, so it's not that late yet. I need to send some emails. I had some students who couldn't attend class today, and so I told them I would send them detailed instructions on what we covered, and then I'm going to try to do some editing. I really need to do some editing. So, so I'm going to get upstairs before it gets any later. I'm going to end the vlog here because I don't want to speak anymore. I'm done talking today. My throat is not, I feel hoarse. it's not great. So I want to just relax my voice for the rest of the days. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that good stuff. I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.